to tell you the truth. On top of, you have a shower of bullshit coming from the population who thinks they know bullshit from the old system of radiation, man. It's all radiation and programming, and you're fucked, but not really. If you know love, you're fine. Now, listen to me, babes. Um, Talking about money and the blind spot, I don't want to like poke right into it and say women being ignored. Money is being more valued than human interaction and quality of being and what is actually what we need as a human. You know what I mean? How many swords were that? Just fucking kill whoever the fuck. What is it? Because it's about sustaining human life here on the planet, isn't it? Why? Okay, but well, never mind. And just close that out. Whoop! And the TV turns off, and then fucking the life is somewhere else on some other planet. But we have something happening here. If you're watching me on this fucking video, you can't help but be there unless you are on Mars. Okay, and you've been mocking us and laughing at us. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that have no idea what their life really is, how it's really a technological advancement, and you're being hijacked through technology that is synthesization of how to, you're getting to the mainframe of the human brain. Well, yeah, it really could be a great idea. It really can. But if it goes to the great idea, which it is, there is benevolence, and that's all who wins. It's just a hell of a sit through. You have to do it alone, because it's very few who realize, well, we have to just sit through this. We don't go out there. I mean, we don't run the gamut really hard, not too much. That's to this day, I'm speaking for what's in the sky right now. The Saturn conjunct Venus is conjunct Saturn, and then Sun is conjunct Pluto today. It's kind of, we're going to be feeling it 3 days on and 3 days off this weekend for sure. It's there, and particularly the Venus conjunct Saturn, which Saturn rules Capricorn, and that's who we're looking at. But Saturn has been in Aquarius. That's who we're looking at. Is this Moon in Aquarius, babes? The Pluto in Aquarius, the Aquarius age. But anyway, Venus is there, saying finishing up. That the old truths, that Sun is conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn, really coming up. It's like, well, shite. It's a bittersweet. That's just the way it is. You have cycles that complete themselves. It's young, and then it gets into fruition, and it completes, and now you're done, and you're actually there. You are with new knowledge, but you have to move forward. You can't. It's like with me, I have a lot of tapes on Maxell. I have a lot, like 40 hours of listening of my music, and it's like, well, it's time to do a whole other round. It's time to do more. It's time to actually perfect it if you can. It's time to do what you intended on doing it, which is to get it out there, play it, whatever, do it over again. If so, yeah, sure. If I could, I would, and definitely entertain people with it better. I didn't not advance. I did advance in my ability to just pick out and relax into the fact of what music really is. It's just, there's a saying that says, like, water is the sound of music. If you're into that, but then if you're psycho, then you like the sound of the trash truck music, which is fine. Music is music. All mathematical equation can be heard, and you might go like this to it. Anyway, I had to do that 8 times because I'm used to the 8 timing. Boy, I can't get out of this and into it. I'm just trying to, now okay, let me just continue on. I was talking about music, babes. I mean, yeah, let's add music into it, like the self-organizing system that is making up outer space. I mean, holding outer space into place. And how there's a balance needed. This balance comes in. Why did I just bring that in? Let me get my oatmeal. My oatmeal is over here. And Yeah, baby. It's actually really hot. I should put it aside, not let it just burn my lap and everything. I have to think of that sometimes as an Aries rising. No, I have a lot of air. I have a ton of air. I've got 6 planets in air, and I have 1 planet in Earth. Thank God, it's the only planet in Earth, and it happens to rule all my other planets in air, which is Venus. So I have a sneaky ground. I do have a good grounding. I love the Earth. Oh my God, we have to all go back to the Earth. Thank God for the Taurus and Uranus right now. Well, conjuncting North. No, that's like the goal. If you haven't like fucking figured out that you need to go organic more, slow down, figure out what's running you around and why, and can you do without that? Can you get a microcosm of your own? Can you find an organic connection of your own? Really, it's about love. That's really what it is, and that's so simple. Oh my God, people working too hard, and it's just to the bone, and no kid can be impressed. I mean, it's just a big halt. We have to figure out how to live, and they put masks on us. It's like now you're not going to talk about it. It's like something is really trying to whip us in shape. But everybody thinks that they're like in this big school and like, oh, we'll do this and do that and do the hokey pokey and go down and then now you better put it over your nose. And it's like, would you stop? Did you ever question? The main word in mask is ask. No, nobody has a question at all. Like, why doesn't my picture thing come up right now? I'm really honestly trying. Well, it's because I'm running the camera at the same time and I'm about to crash my computer. Maybe. Thanks for listening to all this. I love you guys for being there. I can feel some energies, but I'm managing my own energies. I'm um, actually the owner of the universe and the authority of this land, and it's kind of difficult. I have to maintain my own space, Merkaba space, and trance.